HBO is ready for showtime. The cable network has raised the curtain on its long-awaited streaming service HBO Max. The pioneer of premium television is home to popular TV series including The Sopranos and Game of Thrones. Analysts believe this will help it stand out as a crown jewel in an already crowded streaming world.
They're using the HBO brand bludgeon to break their way through in the streaming wars.
The launch follows telecommunications giant AT&T's acquisition of HBO parent Time Warner in 2018. That's brought the vast media empire's titles under one roof and could now help HBO Max lure viewers with the heroes of the DC universe, such as Batman and Wonder Woman. The platform has 1,300 movies and around 10,000 hours of content to offer. What it won't have is a packed catalog of originals. HBO Max will launch with some exclusive titles, including the romantic comedy Love Life and a Sesame Workshop children's show. But the coronavirus has forced it to postpone major releases, most notably a Friends reunion. While HBO could also benefit from a pandemic that's glued millions of viewers to their screens, one question remains the same.
The risk obviously is that there already is a Netflix out there providing that for a lot cheaper cost. How many more full service digital services does one household need?
At $15 a month, HBO Max is the most expensive option, double the price of newcomer Disney Plus and more than the $13 Netflix charges for its standard plan. The two rivals are considered the winners of the industry during the pandemic.
The one for acquisition would probably be Disney Plus. That was probably the biggest winner of all of them from a consumer standpoint. Netflix was probably the winner from a valuation standpoint. Its valuation skyrocketed during this time.
Warner Media hopes HBO Max will reach about 80 million global subscribers in the next 5 years. Netflix, the king of the industry, has grown its subscriber base to more than 180 million paying customers in the first quarter. Its strongest weapon in the intensifying streaming war remains original content. But HBO hopes its wide array of shows will attract subscribers and seemingly endless hunger for entertainment. Sibel Karkush, TRT World.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Well, for more, let's go to Maria Rua Aguete in London. She's the Executive Director at technology research and consulting firm Omdia. Welcome back to Money Talks, Maria. You can't help but think that HBO really missed out on the prospect of a captive audience as more and more countries now emerge from lockdown. But even so, HBO Max has now been launched. Do you think it will succeed against the likes of Netflix, Amazon Prime, and even the newer Disney Plus?
Yes, thank you very much. So just to clarify, yes, HBO Max is launching now in the US, but we have to be aware that there was a previous version, HBO Now, already available in the US. So the HBO brand is already very familiar. People in the US like HBO content. But the problem is they were a bit confused on where to find the content because they had HBO Max, HBO Now, HBO Go, AT&T TV Plus service. So I think now that they're launching HBO Max, a new brand, they're trying to make things clear, simple to the audience, try to tell the US market, this is the final product. It will be better than our previous HBO Now. We will double in the number of titles available in this service. So please, everyone, subscribe to HBO Max. We will have fantastic new titles and also, as you mentioned, what we call comfort viewing, those titles that everyone are familiar with, like Friends, Big Bang Theory, or even Rick and Morty. People that are now in lockdown, they really have a huge appetite for that kind of old contents, old catalog. So yes, there is a problem with originals. We know many productions are on hold, but this is the beauty of being part of the Warner Media family. There is a lot of content available that it will attract lots of audiences.
Yes, that question of original content is interesting because, as you say, movie and TV productions around the world have come to a standstill because of this pandemic. But you've also mentioned HBO's impressive, or Warner's impressive back catalogue of TV series and movies as well. Do you think that will be enough to lure new subscribers to HBO Max?
I think it will be enough at the moment to grow the appetite, also to migrate those HBO Now customers to HBO Max. And yes, it will be enough to, they currently have 8 million subscribers, HBO Now, and we think this 8 million, for sure they will migrate to HBO Max. And then, yes, since people are still at home in many places, yes, they will feel the appetite to get those series that they used to love, and now there is a huge appetite for that comfort viewing. And then they're planning to launch 6 originals this year, but with the impressive catalog that Warner Media already has, and with this new rebranding HBO Max, trying to make things simple, not as confusing as maybe they had before with so many different names, I do think there will be an appetite. I don't think they will get the level of subscribers that Disney or Netflix has, but we are still expecting that this year they will close with around 10 million subscribers in the US.
Interesting. Okay, let's see how the numbers stack up as the days and months lie ahead. Thank you so much, Maria Rua Aguete in London, for your time.